Hi, my name's Matt and I'm part of Aristotle AI. Today I'm going to show you a prototype of our online self-paced customized education curriculum. So we see here is a pretty basic login screen, no JavaScript or CSS. Let's log in to see what a user would see. So we have a user already made, Alex of Macedon, and we'll put in his password. And we can see the different registered courses that he's a part of. So he's a part of math, he's got some grammar courses, a writing course, and coding fundamentals. So let's take a look at math. So we can see that for the fourth grade math subjects, here are the different types of problems that we have available for the student. So division with negative numbers, finding different areas of objects, and rounding whole numbers. So let's assume that this person, the student Alex, wants to work on this subject for his class. And because he hasn't worked on it before, there'd be an initial assessment that he would have to do. So let's download this assessment. So once this is downloaded, okay. So we can see here that the assessment has his name, the date, and also a bunch of problems here related to the subject of rounding whole numbers. So we have about 10 different problems with both positive and negative numbers listed here. So this is generated by our website. And let's try to fill this out like a student would. So we can upload it to a tool, which is not our tool, to simulate what a student would do to complete this. And we'll just randomly put some answers in. We don't care for how well we do. But all the questions are filled out here, and then we'll export it. So this is just simulating completed assessment. What a student would do after they've completed it, they'd take a picture or something and they would upload it. So it's Alex rounding whole numbers assessment, and we'll choose a file, the completed assessment file, and we'll upload it. Okay, and because there was only 10 problems, the assessments are already produced, assessment results. So we can see here for the fourth grade math, rounding whole numbers, we have an assessment breakdown. So we scored around a 40%, so we got 4 of the 10 by random guessing. And here's the interesting part, which is the concept tree. So we use this tree-like structure to frame the different types of concepts or classes, the rounding whole numbers type of problem, or we substitute this tree in for different types of subjects. And what we see here is that we can break down this problem into different sub problems here, or concepts, and we can see how well a student did on each one of these. And because we randomly filled this out, these results are all kind of all over the place. Green means they scored really well. Red means we did bad in that, and gray is that didn't have a question to assess there. So in this case, when we're generating a new worksheet for the student to work on based on this concept tree that they just filled out, we would generate more problems for the case of positive numbers in the 100th digit to try to help reinforce the student in this concept. So we can kind of look back here. In addition to filling out the assessment in the back end, it already created another worksheet for the student to work on. So with this worksheet here we can take a look at. And so, okay, we can see that we have different problems here, 4,046 and 1,513. And again, we have 10 problems here for the student to fill out, and these are generated based on how well they did in the concept tree. So the student would keep doing these worksheets until they got to the point where they were scoring really well in these concept trees here, all green. And so we hope to expand this to a bunch of different types of problems and make this a little more fun and interactive as opposed to just generating worksheets. Thank you so much.